Just before you go, just on energy, and we'll get a chance to discuss some of these as we get closer to the Parliament resuming, but how can we go on pretending that renewable energy will satisfy our energy needs? I mean, some of your parliamentary colleagues want 100% renewables by 2030, when on given days, 80% of our energy needs come from fossil fuels. And you made a very valid point. You said, quote, "We have a new government seemingly all too ready and willing to sacrifice the Australian economy and countless Australian jobs on the altar of climate change." What can you do?
Alan, I'm going to question them over the North West Shelf and the gas that we have over there. I've been saying this for the last 5 years. The Libs completely ignored me, and Canavan, as Resource Minister, did nothing about it. We have retention leases that these multinationals have owned for over 30 years. We export $54 billion worth of gas a year. We only get $300 million in taxes, yet we are the largest exporter of LNG in the world, and yet Qatar, who's the second largest, pulls in $26 billion in revenue from their export of gas. I mentioned it to Albanese when I rang and spoke to him on last Sunday night, and I congratulated him on his win. I put them on notice. I'm going to put up my dairy bill back on the floor of Parliament to give the farmers a fair farm gate price for their milk. I'm going to attack about the gas off the North West Shelf and multinationals paying their fair share of tax. The gas, and I looked at it today, not the gas I should say, but when we looked at the resources today, where we got our energy from, in Queensland and New South Wales, it mainly came from coal. There was very little wind and solar that
Correct,
we did.
that's right.
Most of it
That's right.
from coal.
Well,
people need to look at this online where the live power is coming from,
yep,
and wake up to yourself. You've been fed a bloody furphy here that you are going to be living in the dark. Your bills are going to skyrocket because you put people in power in this country and who are going to shut you down, destroy industries and manufacturing. But, you know, Alan, people have to hurt a bit. They haven't been hurting. They think they want to save the planet. But until they start hurting in the hip pocket and the impact it's going to have on their lives, the cost of living, then they might wake up to themselves, take an interest in politics and vote for people who are truly going to represent them, not this green ideology that's been forced down our throats.
Good stuff. You're in top form, Senator Hanson, top form. And when you put that legislation, put that bill through to the Senate, we'll talk to you again and we'll keep at it. You must as well. Congratulations again, Pauline. Marvellous stuff. There she is, Senator Hanson. How many Senator Hansons do we need in this country?